Hi, my name's Colin Puckett. I'm the chair of the Joint Union Committee at NBT. Just want to talk to you about the National Staff Survey. The staff survey has been sent out now and you should have had your copy. And what we're asking is to make sure that you fill it in, please. Last year, 50% of staff filled it in, and as a result of that, we got a lot of changes put through and serious engagement with the senior team. And changed the way that we do business at NBT. So it was really important to fill this in. If you don't fill it in, then nothing changes. When I was first started as a trade union rep at NBT, I remember an HR partner saying to me, well, if you're really unhappy with what's happening at NBT and what we do, why don't you leave? And I just kind of thought about that, and I looked back and I said, well, if I leave, nothing changes. And if you don't fill this form in, then nothing changes, because no one's telling them. No one's saying what's good, no one's saying what's bad. And we can't improve if we don't know what we need to improve. And this is about making it a better place for all of us. I have to say I'm a porter, and all the porters in the trust will tell you, no, it's not. But it is. I can absolutely guarantee you it is. And I think probably lots of the stories have built up because different times the trust has paid rewards for staff to fill the form in. And this led everyone to believe, well, they must know I've filled it in and I've put what's in there. But that's not how it works. It goes to a private company. The private company just ticks a box to say an individual's filled it in. All of the details within the form are then kept by the private company and put into the total results that come out. Yes, it does. And like I said before, we can't change things without telling everyone what needs changing. And one of the biggest things that's come up time and time again is engagement between the senior team, such as the directors, heads of nursing, etc., and frontline staff, very frontline staff. And we've now brought in the Happy app in lots of places, which is a really good online, in the moment engagement tool that actually helps change things. So it's only by filling the form in that we've been able to change the levels of engagement, etc. Yes, you should be. And I say you should be, and you really should be. And if you have a problem, then you see your manager and say, I need to fill this in, and because it needs filling in. Closing date, 30th of November, and that's an absolute date. So if you've got a paper copy, please get it in as quickly as possible so that we know it will be there well before the closing date. And if you're doing it electronically, again, please do it as soon as you can. That allows us to know how many or the percentage of staff that have filled it in, and look at areas where we need to say, please fill it in. Right. If you started after the 1st of September, then I'm sorry you won't get one. And that's simply because there has to be a cut-off date. But in most cases now, the staff that start after the 1st of September can use various other methods of letting people know what's going on, or if they've got problems, such as the Happy app and that. But if you started at the trust before the 1st of September and you haven't had a copy of the staff attitude survey, either by email or hard copy, then please contact Millie Warrington. You'll get feedback of the survey results in March. I think the important thing about this is we don't only get our own individual feedback, we get feedback about what's going on in all the other trusts locally. And that makes it really important because it tells us how different we do things at NBT compared with UHB or the RUH. And that's really important because it tells us how well we're engaged with staff, whether we're getting things right, and makes us look and say where they're getting things better, can we follow? Where we're getting things better, can they follow? So it's a great tool locally.